Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Whiteboard Wednesday. My name is Jesse Meekum. I'm the founder of YNAB.budget.com. Today we're going to dive back into the software, and by request of Aaron, our YNAB coach, I'm going to talk about the scheduler. You'll find the scheduler at the bottom of any of your accounts in YNAB. So you've got your account here, and then you've got this special section right here that we call, perhaps incorrectly, I don't know yet, the scheduler. The scheduler looks exactly like the register except for one critical difference, and that is a column that's added there that is the frequency. So if you think of your scheduler, any transaction you see here is not a real transaction. It's just a template of a transaction, or a transaction waiting to be added to your register. It is not affecting your accounts, it's not affecting your budget, it's just sitting in this little holding tank. So if the frequency on a transaction is monthly, on one here, and let's see, today's the 10th, 11th, 12th. Today's the 12th, so let's say that the frequency for this is the 13th. Or not the frequency, I'm sorry, but the date. That date is basically the next time that transaction is going to happen. And so when the 13th hits at midnight tonight, this transaction here for whatever you say, $50, and it's for cable or whatever, when May 13th hits tonight at midnight, that transaction is going to leave here and be added into your register. Then it's affecting your account balance, it's affecting your budget. What's left here though is the same template or the same transaction, but now because the frequency is monthly, now that date will have changed and it will be June 13th, so a month from now. If you do the same thing with weekly, we have one fire on the the 12th of May, and then the 19th of May and 26th of May. Every time that date hits, it sends that transaction up to your register, and then down below you have that same template now incremented forward for whatever frequency you're dealing with, monthly, weekly, annually, whatever. So the scheduler is really just a way to have it auto-enter transactions that are predictable, recurring, all that sort of thing. A lot of people also use the scheduler as a way to remind them to pay their bills. And one thing that's really nice that you can do is we automatically sort by date as a default in the scheduler. So when you're sorting by date, what that's basically telling you is, if you sort it in the correct order, that the most recent or closest transactions, or the closest date, is going to be listed at the top. So you'll basically see in running order all those transactions listed when they're going to hit. And you'll be able to say, okay, I've got to pay this bill. That's right, I've got to pay that bill here. I got to pay this bill here. When you're following our new Rule 4, it's not a new rule, it was Rule 1, now it's Rule 4, of stop living paycheck to paycheck, the timing of those things becomes less important because you can pay all of your all of your bills basically in one fell swoop because you're using last month's income. But until you get there, we're following the other three rules. The scheduler is a fantastic reminder of kind of your bill organization. We have kicked around the idea of kind of revamping the whole thing of using a calendar approach. We're at the drawing. We're not even at the drawing board phase. It's kind of Taylor and I every once in a while say, "Oh yeah, I wonder about that," but we have our heads full of other things at the moment. So we haven't devoted tons of time to that. But we're thinking about ways we can make it simpler, a little more obvious about how the scheduler works. And anyway, that's basically it. I encourage you to check it out in the app. Just set a date and set a transaction for tomorrow. Change your computer's clock and watch it do its magic. Delete it when you're done or whatever. Anyway, so that's the scheduler. Just a holding area of transactions before they go into your register and affect your budget and account balances. Hope you enjoyed this Whiteboard Wednesday, and if you didn't catch the blog post from yesterday, I announced that we submitted our iPhone app to Apple. We're just waiting for them now. Also, I wrote a post explaining our price, why we did what we did. We priced it at $9.99, and I think it's worth every penny. We attached a 30-day guarantee to that as well. We want you happy, tattooed right on my deltoid. So we want you to be happy. If it's not worth it, that's fine. You know, we'll improve it or something else and get you again. So anyway, thanks everyone for all your support. Loving doing these Whiteboard Wednesdays, and we'll catch you next week. Please sell everyone you know on YNAB.